All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Marley G, back at y'all another episode of Running With You. And today I want to run it with y'all real quick about, your future, man. If you young or even if you old and you thinking about going to school, man, I encourage you to go get that certification. Go to that trade school before you go to traditional college. And the reason I'm saying that is because a skill could be a lifelong skill that you could apply in many different ways. First of all, you can make money out of it. You can have your career. And on top of that, it's something good that you could apply in your everyday life, you know, living in your home or even a side hustle. It's can always be something you can fall back on. And it's just good to know that you could be, knowledgeable in a certain field or have a certain skill set depending on a situation. For example, if you go to a trade school and you learn how to weld, that could be help that could be, very much handy, in your everyday life and something that you want to do around the house. You ain't gotta call nobody, you ain't gotta pay nobody to get it done. Same as mechanic. You ain't gotta call nobody to work on your car. You could fix your car and you can fix your kid's car, your girl car. That'll save a lot of money. Same as being an electrician. If you know how to run them wires and get this electricity going up in your own house, that could save you a lot of money. Carpentry, flooring, like you name it. You name it, it could definitely be beneficial. And it's a 2-year program most of the time, very quick, in and out, and it's less distractions than a traditional college. A lot of people like to go to the traditional college route to get the experience, sororities, frets, campus, parties. Um, you getting that real college experience. You growed up, you seen videos, you seen movies, and you want to experience that. And I understand people who go through that, but if you want something that's just tunnel vision, in and out, and then you can enjoy the fruits of your labor later, I think you should go to trade school. Now, if you have, just dreams of being in a sorority, if you have any type of Greek, dreams, if you have dreams of being in a fraternity, then go ahead on and go to traditional college, especially if that's something that's, you know, running deep and throughout your family. But if your mom wants you to be a doctor because y'all come from a family full of doctors, I think you should go and do what you want to do for your life. You got a family full of police officers, firefighters, whatever the case may be, do what you want to do for your life. Now, I do think if you come from money or if you have a scholarship or if you want to get into sports, then yes, the traditional way, you know, can be a good thing that you could start out on. And if things don't work out, you can fall back on going to trade school, especially if you're young. But if you older and all that is kind of past you, definitely go trade school route, because it can save you a lot of time. And I know one thing about black people, my people, we tend to go to school for business a lot. And a lot of people I know who go to school for business, they don't end up getting a business degree, or they end up getting a career in something totally different than what they went to school for. And a lot of stuff that they learned in college, they don't even apply it in real life, or they didn't use it and they lose it, you know. So I just think when it comes to, the people who I know, now this is just my personal, experience. I ain't talking about the general, but from what I've seen, a lot of people who went to college, not even doing nothing they went to college for, but those people who went to trade school, doing things that they went to trade school for, you know. So I was just telling people, man, if you got a dream out there or if you pondering on something, go ahead on and chase it, man. When it comes to uh just the economy right now, it's hard to get a job out here. It is hard to get a job if you don't have one. So if you got a good job, go ahead on and retain that stuff, bro. And on top of that, if kind of pondering on going to school, man, look into the nearest, trade school nearby and just go ahead on and do that, man. Go become a mechanic in the aviation. Go become a welder, especially an underwater welder. Go get that CDL. Like, we need plumbers here. Like, I know a lot of people in our community, they try to fall into the wrong things, trying to go scam, sell drugs, go hit licks, want to become a rapper. Everybody trying to go do things when it comes to, quick money. But man, go ahead on to go trade school. Now, if you want to be a content creator, go ahead on and do content, man. Make you a kick, make you a TikTok, but you got to be consistent. If you want to be a streamer university taking applications right now. Who knows? You might get lucky. All I'm saying is, man, today is today to make some type of stepping stone in effort to move forward to a better tomorrow. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do something today. And I just wanted to share that. Hopefully this inspires somebody to, you know, uh go ahead on and see this and say, man, you know what? Let me go check out these schools. Man, you know what? Let me pick up this camera and make some content. Because once you start seeing the fruits of your labor, it'll all start paying off. And little by little, you being consistent, that's everything, you know. But if you haven't subscribed yet, what you're waiting on? If you like the video, hit the like button. Until next time, I'm out.